everything froze, but we're good. Okay. So, section 78, verses 1 through 11. Given March 1832 in Hiram, Ohio, for the church, and the prominent doctrine or theme is Unusual Names, Law of Consecration. Now, I don't know how accurate that unusual names is, or because we're only at verse 11. Maybe that'll happen in the latter part of the section, but yeah, the law of consecration is what I picked up on. And in my personal reading last night, it didn't seem like there was anything out of the ordinary or something that we haven't talked about before, something new that I haven't learned before. But in studying this morning, there were a few tidbits that I picked up on that I really found interesting, fascinating, something worth talking about, I suppose. So anyways, on March 20th, 1832, Joseph received 4 revelations while he was revising the Bible. So previously the Lord had revealed that only obedience to celestial law could Zion be built. Members of the priesthood were assembled and waiting instructions about the United Order, or Order of Enoch. We do not know exactly what the elders petitioned, but we do know it dealt with the church's financial problems and a bishop's storehouse. This revelation was given for the purpose of taking care of the poor. So, in the first couple of verses, it talks about establishing a firm, a united firm. And through my studying, it's a group of people or businesses that are dedicated to helping the poor. That's the feel I got, the conclusion that I came to was that there were never more than 12 people in the united firm, generally church leaders with businesses or properties consecrated to the bishop's storehouse and other church projects. So it just provided financial help to the church and to families who needed it. Let's see. There's a quote by Joseph Fielding Smith. Joseph Fielding Smith. The saints were instructed that it is essential that they be equal in all things, else there can be no righteousness. What would the celestial kingdom be like if there were not unity and equality? If there were not unity and equality prevailing there? So it should be in the church on earth. Each should receive according to his needs, and thus equality may be maintained. Where there is no selfishness in the hearts of the people, this desirable end can be accomplished, but it is bound to fail where jealousy and selfishness are not eliminated from the soul. It is essential that we be able to keep the celestial law of equality. So this idea of equality, it was mentioned in the verses, but where was it? Verse 6. If ye are not equal in earthly things, ye cannot be equal in obtaining heavenly things. And then in 9 and 10 it says that the men, let my servants, and then he lists some people, sit in council with the saints which are in Zion. Otherwise Satan seeketh to turn their hearts away from the truth, that they become blinded and understand not the things which are prepared for them. And then it says, wherefore a commandment I give unto you, to prepare and organize yourselves by a bond or everlasting covenant that cannot be broken. So he's talking about being equal. If you're not equal in earthly things, then you can't be equal in celestial things. And to sit in council, or Satan's going to destroy your heart. So here, where did it say that? Where was it? Okay. The law of consecration commanded church members to provide for the poor. Saints in Zion at the time were having difficulty implementing the principles of consecration. Likewise, if Satan could divert the saints from living the law of consecration, then he could destroy their opportunity of gaining the blessings of eternity. So, the law of consecration is essential to living in the celestial kingdom. I'm trying to put everything into words. Bear with me. So, if you can't live a celestial life here, how can you live it in heaven, basically? So if Satan can turn our hearts towards ourselves, make us selfish, greedy, jealous, then we're not going to live the law of consecration, then we're not going to achieve heavenly glory. So I think we can see that a lot in the world today, that he is trying so hard to make us all unequal. There's a tier system. This set of people is better than this set of people, and this set of people is better than this set of people. There is no unity at all in the world today. None whatsoever. It's all, I'm better than this person's better than that person, because I'm this, I'm better than this. There's no unity whatsoever. I think he's using that to, well, he definitely is using it to divert people from their heavenly blessing. And, the royal we have to realize what he's doing here. I may look at the rioters who are destroying property and be like, oh my gosh, they're so stupid. What a bunch of idiots. What are they getting out of this? But here, I'm sitting there thinking I'm better than them. Anyways, unity is a celestial law. Equality is a celestial law. And if I think I'm better than anybody else, if I am selfish, if I am jealous, then I am not on that celestial path. All right. I thought that was a very good one today. Okie dokie. So, that was section 78, verses 1 through 11. Did you learn something? I learned something. Okay. I will talk to you later.